to continue the conversation around our week of giving. And just a huge thank you to everybody who's supported us thus far. We're so grateful for you and for your support. And yeah, today is Friday. So I'd love just to kick the conversation off with Mason. I just would love for you to maybe share with folks, why support the Inside Alliance? Why is the work that we're doing so important?
Okay. Hi. Um, I've been to prison twice, and I've been in programs that prison has to offer, whatever they may be, whether it's lack of programs or programs that they, provide to help out inmates. And there is nothing that even begins to compare to this program and this process that it takes an individual through. It is so effective at helping an individual experience life in a healthy, positive way and see life in a completely different understanding, which, I mean, for me as well, like it changes the possibility of recidivism. 50, 60% of inmates tend to go back to prison. It's an incredibly high number. And, that can be attributed to a lot of things, but I mean, prison system doesn't really work. They don't provide resources. And something the Inside Alliance provides is those resources to see life in a way to where our thoughts don't control our reality in a negative way. Create space for people to experience life kind of on life terms and not be taken back into that criminal mindset and those actions, because people are doing the best with what they have, but Inside Alliance is giving them a lot more to do better with. And I mean, even in my class, I saw people's lights go on in their head, and myself, I had so many insights, and I've been involved with it now for 2.5 years. And just the different fundamental way my life is experienced and lived is dramatically different because of this program and because of the insights that were provided and guided through what we did. That there is, even in rehab, there is nothing that really compares to this. I can't even, like, it's just night and day with what's out there and what this is providing. Um, so definitely would recommend supporting it.
Well, thank you for sharing. That's really powerful. Um, Monica, I know you've been a part of the organization for a long time now too, and would love just any thoughts you have about, how something amazing the Inside Alliance has done this last year, or reflecting on this last year, some of our successes. But yeah, whatever comes to mind, feel free to share.
All right. Hi, everyone. First of all, can I get a shout out for Mason? That was a really gorgeous way of stating how wonderful this organization is and these programs are. So that's a wonderful thing that has happened in 2020, not only with Mason, but with other participants in the programs. And if we count those up, that adds up, pretty significantly to the amount of people that are being helped. So in terms of 2020, with regards to, I think, adapting to a technological world was something that prior to COVID, maybe was not at the top of the priority list for this organization. And I remember having a conversation with Anna and the board about the possibility of, maybe recording some of this material, and there was hesitation around that, and rightly so, because the way that this works is it really is a connective sort of exchange of the understanding, and the environment matters. But when COVID happened and the prisons stopped allowing classes to come in, a lot of really interesting projects resulted. And so, you know, the newsletter, Robin mentioned yesterday the newsletters, but I think that they're really a beautiful product of the organization to create and promote to inmates on the inside, because seriously, the prisons right now are though they're experiencing the worst outbursts of COVID infection and receiving the least amount of support. And so even newsletters makes a big difference. But then I also think, and I was just hearing that there's some recording of programming in order to try and have these classes extend into prisons that are beyond the Portland region. And that could be really huge. And so I'm really excited to hear about that. But I'm also excited to hear about I mean, all of the fundraising has been extraordinary, and the shift away from the in-person fundraiser into the online fundraising was amazing, which, you know, makes me want to like promote the last day of the week of giving, because, you know, I think it's just completely consistent with the understanding that if we show up to life with a fresh mind, and life gives us COVID and the inability to take programs into the population that we seek to serve, then new insights arise about what we can do. And so the last thing that I'll highlight is the programming that has happened now for transition and on the outside. And so, you know, Project 180 has really come into a visualization and is being created and cultivated. And then, you know, there are programming to help with addiction and so forth that's happening with other organizations throughout the Portland metro area. And so I'm not sure that those things would have happened so swiftly were it not in reaction to the crisis that the COVID situation created for the organization, because the original intent was to go into prisons and we're not allowed in right now. And so finding ways to do it online with McLaren, I think was a really brilliant move. And now, you know, possibly creating programming that can be sent further in the state, I think is just fabulous. So way to go, team, and Lindsay and Anna and Robin and the whole board and everyone for just like showing up and visualizing a way to move forward. It's been amazing.
Truly, it's been a super awesome year. Oh, you guys are amazing. This has been such a cool chat. I thank you both for joining me and being here. And for anyone who wants to, you know, continue to support us or jump in during this week of giving, there's still time to make donations, to donate toys. I think, Monica, you asked a good question earlier about, you know, can people still go onto our Amazon wish list and ship toys even though the drive ends technically tomorrow? And the answer is yes, yes, yes. We'll be delivering in the next couple weeks, so there's still plenty of time to ship a toy and have it delivered. So please visit the website, which is theinsidealliance.org/week-of-giving. But happy Friday, everyone. Go enjoy your weekends, and
hey,
thanks
Lindsay,
for joining us.
Can I jump in real quick?
Oh, yeah,
before we
please.
go? I just want to make an extra pitch for that toy possibility, because I just realized how easy it is. If you go to the website that Lindsay just mentioned, you can go to Amazon and have a toy shipped, and it will go to a family that, you know, the incarcerated population right now, many of the men and women inside don't have access even to their own medical care, and they're getting hit by this. And so, you know, the opportunity for them to be able to give their children a gift could be really, really significant right now. And it's just as easy as us having it shipped to the address on the website. So I just want to encourage people to take that option.
Yay.
Thanks.
Cool. No, thank you, Monica. And on that note, we really will leave you here, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. All right. Bye, guys.